Hello, my name is Karim. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how to stay consistent in every part of the way when working online. And also, as a young entrepreneur, I'm 17 years old. I've been managing this kind of well, working 10 plus hours every single day non-stop without having to rest or do something like that. And I'm going to tell you the secrets along the way. So the structure of the day and basically how to rest, and from there tell you how to stay consistent within your job. First thing would be to know what you're going to do. Many people I've seen, and also me myself, have this very recently and kind of bit now, where you look into your job and just get lost in the way. So you think about how you're going to do such things, how you're going to achieve X, and basically how you're going to do that, what you need to do, and you're kind of lost on the way. So this happened to me and I didn't really know what to do. So basically what I did then was that I wrote down all the things that I wanted to achieve, and I basically did them very optimistic. So I really wanted to see, all right, how does the achievements that I want to go through, like in the future, like in the coming months and years, and also have that visions of what you're doing in the project, make it into years, because if you're not looking at your company 1 year from now, it's probably not gonna be as big 1 year from now. The other thing is to make it very simple. So also I sat down with a mentor of mine, and basically I just told him that I felt a bit lost. I didn't really know how to structure the first month into 2025 and what to really do. So he just said, like, focus on appointment setting, focus on closing, and we saw into my closing rate too, and we want to hire that. Right now it's about 15-16%, and we want to make that to 20 at least. So we saw into that and just basically like pinpointed all of the criteria and all the points where it's like appointment setting, closing, and service delivery. And the service delivery was on point, and the appointment setting was really good too. So we actually had to focus on the closing part. So right now what I'm doing is maybe what not much people do, but it's basically just working on sales and trying to get better and higher my closing rate. The other thing is to know your position, right? So many people think about like the whole thing, and as a leader entrepreneur, you gotta focus on all of the criterias, right? So you gotta know that all the departments are going great, and that you have people that you trust, so you don't have to actually work in that all the time, because then it's no point in actually outsourcing that, right? So the thing is that the entrepreneur is in a level that he needs to grow the business and not really work in it, but instead leading it forward. Because if everyone is just working in the business, there's actually no one leading it forward, and it's actually not growing. So you see this in all the companies, that it is someone that is like leaning it forward. But if you're working as a remote closer, a media buyer, etc., that's also really good, but you just have to focus on your one thing and how to improve that. But if you're an entrepreneur, and especially a young entrepreneur, that can be very misleading. So just focus on the parts that you want to focus on and have a team that you can trust. The next thing would be to have something like this. I wear a Whoop right now just to keep track of my sleep, recovery, my strain, and everything, basically, to kind of know how I'm operating in a biological level. So I want to know, all right, like, where am I performing, and if it's such a difference when I'm sleeping for etc. 5 hours except to 8 hours. So You just want to focus on those points. And also how you know what to focus on is basically tracking. So that's a thing that I didn't do as well in the beginning, but now I'm doing it everywhere because I don't know what to do if I'm not tracking it. Because you maybe think that right now, if it's not going great, here you're going to remember it in 2 months, where you're actually going to uh, track everything and see how everything is going and growing. But that's not the case. You always want to look at numbers and see, all right, this is where we need to focus, as I did now with the closing things. So just keep basic tracking, not over complicating it, and have it in your bookmark. So have it bookmarked so you always can keep track seamlessly, and help yourself to do that very, very easily. Because sometimes it's very demanding and you feel that, oh my god, I have so much to do. But when it's just laying there, it's much, much easier. So that would be my final point. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't seen any of my content before, watch that. And also, if you're new to the channel, my name is Karim. I have a cold email agency where we basically book appointments for B2B companies. So if you want to follow my journey, please click that subscribe button, and also the notification thing where you get a notification every time I post. And follow me on all of my socials. I have it in the description. And follow my journey because it's going very, very far. I promise you that it is. So with that, I hope that it helped, and I hope that you can stay more consistent with your job now than before this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.